Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings has a plea for people to get vaccinated, saying the county is now reaching 1,000 new COVID cases every day.
Yeah, and these numbers we haven't seen since the peak of the pandemic last year. WESH 2's Paul Rivera joins us live right now. He's in Orange County. And Paul, local leaders we heard from today want people to know just how serious things are getting.
Well, the mayor put it this way. He said, we are in crisis mode. He also urged people yet again, like we've seen before, to get vaccinated. The numbers, it is clear that they are not on the side of those who are unvaccinated. One really eye-opening thing that the health department's Dr. Alpino said, of the 1,000 cases that they had on Friday, nobody was vaccinated. There are now 1,000 cases, COVID cases, as you mentioned, a day. That's what they saw at the highest peak last year. Not only that, but hospitals are being greatly impacted. Listen to what Advent Health leaders had to say.
As of this morning, we have moved to level red. What that means is an internal system that we use to try to postpone, reschedule medical care that is not urgent. The goal of that is to increase capacity so we can care for the increasing number of patients that we are seeing.
So again, that addition of COVID patients is impacting other procedures. Advent Health officials are also asking pregnant women to consider the COVID vaccine because some are ending up in the hospital. So again, the message stays the same, whether it's from local leaders or leaders at the state level, even from the governor's office, to get vaccinated, because they'll say the majority of people who are getting sick or even dying are those who did not get the shot. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Paul, thank you. And COVID cases are still spreading quickly in other parts of the country as well, especially among people who did not get their COVID shots. CDC could soon recommend that fully vaccinated people start wearing masks again indoors. Texas, Arkansas, and Florida all make up about 40% of these new infections, and almost all deaths and hospitalizations, 99%, are among people who have not been vaccinated. The CDC is trying to predict just how quickly the Delta variant may spread. Here in Florida, 60% of our total population has gotten vaccinated, and new positivity rates are up 17.3%. That's an increase from 15% in just the previous week.
If you still need to get a shot, there are plenty of vaccine options for you around Central Florida. In Orange County, the I Got My Shot vaccine trailer will be back out in the community this week. Today, it's heading to the Dover Shores Neighborhood Center on North Paramore Avenue. The trailer will be set up from 2:30 this afternoon until 5 o'clock this evening. Tomorrow, it'll offer vaccines at the Goodwill on Orange Blossom Trail in the morning before heading to the tax collector's office at the West Oaks Mall.